Good evening, everyone. My name is Leila Gatika, and for my persuasive speech, I would like to talk about gun violence in America. Imagine waking up every day in a world where the fear of gun violence isn't lurking in school, workplaces, or public spaces. Imagine communities where safety is a given and not a privilege. Unfortunately, that is not the reality we live in today. Gun violence is more than just numbers. It is stories of lost lives, grieving families, and communities forever changed. We must act now for ourselves and for future generations. According to the CDC, every day in America, more than 100 people are shot and killed. That is not statistic. It's a national tragedy. Gun violence doesn't just affect those who pull the trigger or the victims. It shatters families, scars communities, and leaves lasting trauma. Today, I want to speak with urgency and compassion about why we must act now to end the epidemic of gun violence. First thing I would like to talk about is the devastating impact of gun violence. Every year, gun violence claims thousands of lives. It is not just about homicides. It's about suicides, accidental shootings, and mass tragedies. I'm sorry. The effects of gun violence extend beyond victims. It shatters families, instills fears in communities, and leaves lasting psychological scars. Think of the students at Sandy Hook, the individuals that were worshiping in Charleston, the concert goers in Las Vegas, or the shoppers in El Paso. Those were ordinary people living ordinary lives until gun violence cut their stories short. These aren't isolated incidents. They reflect a disturbing pattern in our country where guns are more accessible than mental health care and more common sense has taken a backseat to politics. The need for strict gun laws is required. The problem isn't just guns. It's a lack of common sense in gun laws. Research shows that countries with stricter gun laws experience fewer gun-related deaths. Background checks, waiting periods, and limits on assault weapons are not about taking away rights. They're about ensuring that guns do not end up in the wrong hands. Common sense regulation can make a difference while still respecting responsible gun laws. The other thing I'd like to talk about is address the root causes of gun violence. Gun violence is not just a matter of legislation. It is also a social issue. Poverty, mental health struggles, domestic violence, and the culture of glorified aggression contribute to the problem. Investing in mental health services, education, and community programs can just be as critical as legal reforms in preventing gun violence. The power of our voices will change does not happen in silence. We must raise awareness, contact our lawmakers, support organizations fighting for reform, and vote for policies that prioritize safety. Grassroots movements have led to historical shifts before this. This is no different. Gun violence is not a distant problem. It is one that touches lives every day. We cannot afford any more shootings or tragedies. We must demand safer policies, work towards solutions, and stand together in the fight to prevent senseless tragedies. Let us create a future where safety is not a dream, but a reality. It all ends now. Thank you.